Hello. Look what I've got today. Actually having wine today. Can I cook you yours? Amanda, honestly, I'd pay you to come and cook mine today, quite frankly. Today, we are having wine while we cook. Because some days, just call for a glass of wine while you cook. Might give it a small one. Honestly, you know, you just have one of those days. Hi, Carrie. I've just been feeling one of those days where I just feel a bit meh. And I said this to my friend earlier. I said, you know those days, like some days you just feel like, some days I feel like I can conquer the world and everything's amazing. Some days I just need wine. Like, I'm just a normal human being. I'm not actually a big, your day every day. I'm not a big wine drinker at home. I'm not a big drinker at home. I don't, to be honest. Oh, look how, just being rude. I'm not a big drinker at home, but sometimes I just, like today, I've just had a bit of a, I don't know what's, maybe it's like post-weekend blues or, hi Lisa, I don't really know quite what's got into me today. I'm feeling a little bit disappointed and a bit meh is all I can really say. So, cheers to it being gone 5 o'clock now, because this is totally socially acceptable now, where it wasn't socially acceptable 10 minutes ago. And if I'm perfectly honest, I've been thinking about this glass of wine since about 11 a.m. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, while I'm peeling the potatoes, because I'm going to, do you know what, this potato peeler is amazing, but it chops half my hand off half the time, so I need to do it like this, you know, like scrape away like you would teach a child. Because I'm going to do myself some bloody damage, I think. I'm like, honestly, I keep catching it. You can see it's really quite nasty. Not very nice. So I'm scraping away from the body. Do not do a knife near the body, but it's really awkward doing it this way. Anyway, I'm making tonight, because I've not actually got my slow cooker on today. I've just not really been feeling it today. I've been a bit, like I say, I've been a bit meh. Is it your favourite, Kerry? I don't really know where it came from. I think I bought it another day. I do this with wine. I buy it when I feel like drinking it, and then I don't drink it, and then it sits in my fridge for ages. So thankfully, it was there. Becky, I'm cooking tonight these rainbow trout fillets because they were reduced to £2.60 in Sainsbury's. I'm actually having white potatoes today. Wine, white potatoes, that's why I'm having this. And then I'll do peas and carrots with it, because I can't be bothered, but I want something relatively healthy. I could probably do sweet potato with it, but I don't fancy sweet potato today. 80-20 rule, if you're going to drink wine, you might as well have a potato, or not really, is the point. But so I'm going to have a booster while I prep it, because then it will reduce my calorie intake by 25%. It'll make me feel fuller for longer, which means I'll probably be less inclined to drink the whole bottle of wine tonight. So I'm going to drink this. This is my tip for taking the boosters, because the boosters don't taste, like, shakes taste amazing, capsules are amazing, boosters are alright, they don't taste amazing, and some people are like, they don't like the taste of it, because they're a bit bitty. So, this is my trick. Get a straw, pour your booster into room temperature water. Don't do, what message is coming up? Don't do freezing cold water because it goes clumpy. So room temperature water, get your straw and drink it while you're spinning it. So much like that. Like this. Not gonna lie to you, it doesn't taste amazing, but it doesn't taste like crap either. Yeah, so the fish, it's basically like a bit of a fish and chips. But like I say, today has been one of those days. So I was doing this, I did a Zoom call last night for my team. We're trying to work on loads of new stuff for our customers, and but also I had something came up basically, and I'm just going to talk this out with you while I'm peeling potatoes, because I might as well feel like I've got someone to chat to then. You know, like, some people say to me, Sally, you know, you seem to always have your life together, you're really inspirational, blah, blah, blah. And I really love getting those messages. It's amazing to get those messages, to know that I'm making a big difference to some people. But some days I don't feel very inspirational. Some days I just want to drink wine. You know, it's hard to maintain perfection. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm ever perfect, but like the image of perfection. And a lot of people, we spend our lives comparing ourselves to other people on the internet. We see people's lives, like some of the people that have been watching my lives are like, oh my God, you've got it all together. And I'm like, do you know what? Some days I really don't freaking have it together. I really don't. Today I really don't have it together. I felt proper miserable all day. I don't really... Oh, I've chopped these wrong, but never mind. It'll be alright. Some days you've got to stop. You've got to remember that what people put on Facebook is the edited version of their lives. Like, imagine when you take a selfie. So, how many of you post the very first selfie that you take? Are you mad? You know, like the profile pictures, you can, it says upload a picture now, as if you're just going to go, there you go, there's my profile picture. Who does that? You've got to be really, really good at profile pictures if that's what you're going to do. But honestly, like, on average, how many selfies does one person take before they find the one that they then put through an Instagram filter and then put it onto Facebook? You're looking at, like, I don't know, minimum probably 20 before you actually get the selfie that you like. Me, it's usually about 100, and then my bloody phone saves the whole damn lot as iCloud, so I've got all these minging pictures of myself. That. My point being, one second, let me get the pots and pans out. What are you up? You got a ball? Got your ball? Right, Poppy's come in to have a look. Yeah, the point being is that life is not all what you see on social media. Everyone has their down days. Everyone has their problems. Everyone has their demons that they're battling. I'm just seeing the comments. Oh, it's a Snap. Do you know what? Snapchat, I tend to do quite well with Snapchat. That's a lot better because the filters make you look pretty. So, you know, Snapchat's not so bad. You know, when, like, any other camera hasn't got your back, go to Snapchat. Honestly, for some reason I can take a better photo on there because it doesn't spin it back round. You know, like, you can take a photograph, a selfie, and then it spins it round and you're like, that was a good picture, and then it spun it round and you look like shit. But Snapchat doesn't do that, so it's good. You can see the actual picture that you're taking as you take it, which is what I quite like about that. Anyway, I waffle on. Can't remember the point of what I was saying. Gonna drink more wine instead. So yeah, anyway, one thing I want to try and say, I'm going to start doing some more motivational videos as well as my cooking videos, because a lot of people have asked for different help with different things, and I think if I perhaps put like together a bit of a video compilation, what do you think? You know, like, if you guys were to message me and tell me like things that you struggle with in life, and see what I could maybe help with. Like, I know that some people struggle with mindset, some people struggle with anxiety, some people struggle with all sorts of different things that I perhaps like come across or overcome, or helped customers overcome. Honestly, what is wrong with my brain today? Can't speak. It's probably time I drank a little bit more wine. And anyway, right. So what am I doing? That was the booster that I was looking for. So I've had my booster. This is going to reduce my calorie intake by 25%. It's also going to keep me feeling fuller for longer, and it'll also give me some energy, which I can do with getting food for the rest of the day. Cheapest product that we do. So if you're looking to lose weight, if you're doing Slimming World, Weight Watchers, Juice Plus, Thrive, It Works, whatever diet plan you're doing, just clean eating, have some of these if you want to boost your results. Cheapest product we've got. Struggle with shingles, flu and sinusitis. Blimey. Honestly, I wish I could give you some motivational chat about that, but that sounds horrendous. I've had shingles once when I was younger, and then it sort of caused me to have... when did it Yeah, that was one of the things that I had just before I became really ill with ME, so, and the flu. The rest is my advice for you for that. Drink loads and loads and loads of water. And if you're not already on them, get on these. Get echinacea from the chemist, any chemist, and get these into your diet ASAP. These are going to help you fight infections faster, they're going to help your body repair, they're going to give you energy, they're going to help you get through all the crap that you're going through. Can't recommend them highly enough. They are my one. Anytime anyone says, oh, I'm not feeling very well, I'm like, boom, take that, take double. I've just actually sold some to my friend who's down at the school. She suffers with really, really, really bad eczema all over her body and hives. She's been at the hospital and everything with it at the moment. So I've just given her a month's supply of the premium capsules because I know that they make such a massive difference to skin and they'll get her body healing on the inside. And I said to her, take some pictures before, like today, take some pictures so that I can see how much it changes in the next 4 weeks, because I just know it's going to be amazing. You get it 5 or 6 times a year, bloody hell. Self-sabotage, Rhea. Honestly, well, Dolly, first of all, if you're getting that 5 or 6 times a year, we need to sort your immune system out. The immune system comes from good diet, lots of water, and definitely taking those capsules is what's going to help. They boost your immunity, they help your body repair and fight against anything else. Rhea, self-sabotage is just a case of thinking about. So when you're thinking about self-sabotage, so by that I'm assuming you mean perhaps eating things that you're not meant to eat, or not eating when you like. I know you're doing really, really well at the moment, Rhea. Though I know how much you've improved with your diet recently with getting onto the shakes and having 2 shakes a day instead of not eating. It's just amazing. I'm so proud of you. But self-sabotage comes from working out why. What reason are you doing this? Why are you embarking on any health journey? Why are you eating healthy? Why are you working out? What do you want as the outcome? You need to understand what your outcome is more than anything else, because your why power is stronger than your willpower. Your willpower is something that you go, yeah, oh, I can't have that cake, I can't have that, yeah, I'm gonna have that cake. Like, I do it all the time. So she says drinking wine. And then your why power is something that says, you know, like if I was, right, okay, here's something that came from the compound effect. I'm going to try and explain it. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to explain it right, but I'll try and do it my best. So if someone said to you, there's a plank of wood, it's this wide, 6 inches wide, and it's going across the floor, and I want you to walk from one end to the other. You go, yeah, no problem, for 20 quid. You go, yeah, no problem. And you cross over that little wobbly plank on the floor for 20 quid. Now I move that plank up 200 feet to the top of a building and put it between 2 buildings. And I say, cross that same plank of wood for 20 quid. You're going to go, get stuffed? Are you joking? I'm not mental. But now your building's on fire. So if your building's on fire, are you going to walk that plank to get to the other side? Yes, you are, because there is a reason why you want to walk. It's stronger than the 20 quid. It's far stronger. You want to survive. And that is what it is the same in life when it comes to health and when it comes to making good decisions about your body and what you're putting into it. Your why has to be so strong. My why do I keep doing this? I'm 7.5 stone. I don't need to lose weight. I never do it. I've never done it for weight loss. Why do I keep doing this? Because I want to be the healthiest mum I can be. I don't want to rely on anyone else to look after me and look after my kids. I have relied on other people, my mum and friends and family, to look after me for long enough. And I don't want to keep going down that route. I want to live my life to the absolute full, and I don't want to waste any more of it sitting on that sofa feeling ill. And I will do anything I can within my power to stop me getting ill. What is within my power? What is within my power is what I put in my body. You know, I have full control over what goes into my body. I can pick whether to eat this fish tonight and make my own potatoes and carrots and peas, or to go down a chippy and eat the one that's been fried in the batter and made really unhealthy. I have the choice, and my choice is to either go down there and make my life easy for a £5, or make my life a little bit harder. But in the long run, my life is going to be better for it. So, oh God, felt 10 times better since starting the capsules. My skin condition is a lot better. Haven't had a cold, and usually I've had a couple by now. Honestly, Ria, can I screenshot that? If I could screenshot that later, can I please screenshot that and share that? Because that's exactly what I'm talking about with this. Like, I tell you what, I hated it. I actually had a bit of a sniffle the other day. I had a very, very slight sniffle, like last year. And I was like, oh, I've lost my no claims bonus. Like, I can't say I've not had a cold for 3 years, because I hadn't had a cold for 3 years. But my cold only lasted a day and a half, and then it was gone. So I still say I've had no cold, because that was not a cold. My colds used to last like 3 weeks. Oh God, hold on a minute. I talk negative to myself because I feel like I'm not worthy. Feel because I eat crap or don't eat, which is why I started the shakes. And yes, thank you, Ria. If you talk negative to yourself, we actually were saying this. Who was it? I think one of the other girls was doing a live earlier today, and she said, don't say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to your child. Don't know if you have children or not, or something that you wouldn't say to your best friend. So you wouldn't look at your best friend and go, you look like shit today, which is what we say to ourselves when we look in the mirror. Oh God, you look a right fucking mess. Oh, you look fat. Oh, you look too skinny. Oh, you look too tired. Oh, you're too ugly. Your bit nose is too big. Your eyes are too crap. Anything. We don't say those things to our children, and we don't say that. We say, no, you're beautiful. You need to learn how to relearn how to talk to yourself, because your body hears everything that you say to it. Your body hears everything that your mind says, and it takes the time. So a tip for training that is to listen to personal development every day. Listen to something positive every day. And if you want some ideas of things that I think that you could listen to that would help you change that self-talk, then by all means pop me a message. I'll send you some things that you can listen to. Because honestly, once you change those voices in your head, I'm not saying you're schizophrenic, I'm just saying, I had those exact same voices. I'm not good enough. I'm a terrible mum. There's no point in me trying to do this. I'm never going to be any good. I'm too tired. When I'm ill, all I say is, I feel so ill, I feel so ill, I feel so tired, I feel so tired. But if you change that to sounding really, really corny, but I am positive, I'm healthy, I'm full of energy, my body is miraculous and it heals itself, and then you consciously make the efforts to put things into your body that's going to heal it, promise you, you'll start feeling so much better, so much faster. The chimp paradox. Yeah, I've not read that one. I need to read that one. But it's the same with things like You're a Badass, The Secret. Those are a couple of really good ones for changing your mindset. 14-year-old son who can see going the same way as me, and I'm starting to working on me and have enrolled on a self-confidence course for kids. Amazing. Honestly, Ria, that's the other thing, is do it for the fact that your children are picking up on everything that you say to yourself. If they see, can you imagine if I said this to my if I grew up with my girls constantly seeing me being down, being miserable, being self-sabotaging constantly, what example am I setting for them? You know, I've got 2 girls. Girls are going to be going through, she's going to be going through puberty soon. She's going to be having difficulties with her body changing. I want to instill really, really good values into them right now before they get like caught up in this whole social media and like a lifestyle where we're just constantly thinking about what other people look like. Forget about what you look like. Forget about your weight. Forget about what's in the mirror. Focus on how you feel on the inside, and focus on what you're putting in your body. Focus on health, not what you're looking, how you're looking. So I'm gonna go because I need to chuck this fish in the pan now, and my mum keeps ringing me, so I better go and ring her back. I hope. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I had a long time no see, and I hope that's helped. I don't know why I ranted on like that or waffled on, but it seemed to be what was just coming out of my head and what everybody wanted to hear. So I hope that that's helped some of you. I'm gonna go and drink the rest of my wine, think about my day. Tomorrow's a new day. So have a lovely evening, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.